Alright, in this video I'm going to be making porchetta, which is a stuffed pork belly. So we're obviously starting with pork belly, and you want to have the skin on it. And normally you have, I guess when they make this in Italy, you've got the pork belly, and then up at that far end right there, you have the loin that's still attached. So you have a big chunk of meat there. I don't have that, so right in the middle, I'm just going to put a piece of tenderloin. But to start off, we're going to score the skin using that knife, and I used that X-Acto knife or Stanley knife just in the kitchen. And so I'm going to be making a diamond pattern, and it works well because you can set it to one depth and just cut through the skin, and you don't end up cutting through the meat. So we'll fast forward here as I go through making that diamond pattern. We're going to flip it over. We're going to add some sea salt and a whole bunch of black pepper and pat that in. Right on top of that, we're going to be putting thyme, sage, and rosemary. So again, you don't have to see me in slow motion cutting stuff up. And then garlic. Now this is cool. If you hate peeling garlic, just cut the dry end off. Turn your knife on the flat, crush it, and then just hit it with the back of your knife, and the garlic pops out. So that's a fast way to peel garlic. So with the garlic and the herbs all put together, we're going to rub that into the meat, and then we're going to add mortadella, which is like really posh bologna. And so yes, we've got a piece of pork. We're stuffing it with pork and another piece of pork. So what could possibly go wrong? Just lay the mortadella out like that. If you don't like the taste of bologna, it doesn't really matter. You won't taste it. This just kind of melts away and makes things rich. And then that is the piece of pork tenderloin that I've trimmed up and taken all the silver skin off of. And from there, you just roll it all up. Roll it as tight as you can and flip it so that the opening is down. And then I'm going to truss it. And there's lots of videos online on how to truss. They do it better than I do. A little bit more salt on the skin, just to keep the skin dry. The drier the skin, the better your crackling is going to be. And that's going to go into an oven at about 140 degrees Celsius, which is about 280 Fahrenheit. It's going to be in there for a good 3 hours. And this is what comes out. Now at the end, for the last 15 or 20 minutes, I put my broiler on to really get the crackling to pop. And you want to get it out and then leave it rest for at least 15 minutes, maybe 20. If you don't rest it, and if you cut it right now, the juices are just going to run all over the place. They don't get a chance to absorb back up into the meat. So that's rested for 20 minutes, and we'll go to original audio here to hear the crackling.
And this is what you get. The cracklings really are. Ooh. That's what you get. Perfect.
And this is an easy one to do, so give this one a shot.